New job for Monday morning. From the gate. The old Bricky's here, look, he's getting his phone. And then the front. We've got a few bricks to change on the front. Probably about 30 fletters to change on the front. We're going to start on this point. Grind it out. Same thing. Extractor. Interceptor. Grinder with me favourite Norton clipper blade on. Put a new one on that. There's the rest of the grinders. Now this one here has got what the mortar rake, I call it a spinner. You can attach it to that if you really want. Adjust your depth. Pretty good. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Ready for the grind? You have a good weekend?
Not too bad. Done a bit on Saturday, didn't we? Sunday I had off. Had a nice roast dinner yesterday, Ben, didn't we?
That was pretty good, yeah.
Quite nice.
Right, we'll bring you back in a bit. It's going to be a boring video of grinding. That's all of that ground out, apart from the top 4 course. I get it all through to that level, and I'm going to get the step ladder out, and then I'll do the perps to match these ones here. Do you want to jump on the grinder for a bit?
No, not really, no. Not my forte. Arches, stonework, flint work, turrets, inside of chimney stacks, grinding, no.
To be honest, I wouldn't let you do it. You only get a slight vibration, but it can't be good for anyone's hands on that all day.
No. We used to do it with hammers and chisels years ago. It used to take ages.
Right, this side's all complete. Just needs a wash down. All ground out. Got some monster perps on here. The old Bricky's chilling in the van, look. There he is, drinking his coffee. Yeah, that's mine. Just working on this front. Hopefully I'll get to that door. As you can see, the last person that repointed it didn't do a very good job, so we're going to have to try and get as much of that off with the acid as we can. I've got some high strength acid coming. You sure you didn't work on this property?
I worked on so many, but not a little bungalow. That's obvious to anybody that looks at that. No, I wouldn't do anything wrong. Even the people that don't know me know that.
It's terrible, isn't it? But when you had your brickwork company, how much was you paying a day when you started your bricklayers?
Everybody was paying 50 and I paid them £60 a day.
And how much did you pay your hod carriers?
Exactly the same.
And I'm talking about hod carriers, not someone with a bucket and brick grabs.
Yeah. Men that would make sure they would have the early tea and then come back, so we just get straight on with the laying. They stack the bricks up forwards. Yeah, proper
A hod carrier is a decent hod carrier is worth bricklayers' money.
I think so. Yeah. And that's what I used to.
Most of them just want to give them rubbish money.
I had a new bricklayer start. Anyway, so my old carrier said, I don't like that new bloke. Anyway, bloke come up to me. He said, "Can I have a word?" I said, "Of course you can." So I said, "What's the problem?" He said, "Well, I hear you pay the odd carriers the same as the bricklayers." I said, "I do." He said, "I'm not keen on that." I said, "Really?" Anyway, he started getting a bit chopsy. So I said, "Well, you better go, mate." "Oh, well, you know, I'm not having it." I said, "Well, fair enough." Anyway, I said, "Look, what's time?" I said, "It's only 8:30, 8:45. I said, "You can probably shoot off and get yourself another start." I said, "I'll pay you for the shift. I will pay you for the day." "Really?" I said, "Yeah, I will." Anyway, I said, "Give me a..." And then I shot off. I think I got the cash or a check. I can't remember now. When I came back, I gave him the whatever. He said, "I've never ever known that in my life." He said, "I think I might stay." I said, "No, your attitude's not going to change."
Getting paid £10 a day more than anyone else, and he wants to moan because you as the boss want to pay the odd carriers good money.
I said, "It's going to stick in your craw all the time, so it's best if you go." I said, "If you can assure me that you know, no, you're probably right," he said. Anyway, he shook my hand, and that was the end of that. I used to pay my lads. I paid holiday pay. Dick the Dart went to Wales for a week. I paid him a week. If they had days off, and I used to pay them, give them a bonus every now and again.
Fish and chip Friday.
Every fortnight it was fish and chips. And there was one particular Friday, and I know for a fact that I bought fish and chips last week. So anyway, so I'd never been in there, I was busy doing things. Anyway, so Peter said to me, oh, it's fish and chip time. I said, yeah, yes. Anyway, so he said, do you want anything? I said, well, get me a bag of chips. Christ, he said, that's the first time. I said, well, get me a bag of chips. Give me a shout when they're ready. All right, he said, so he got them, right? And I went into this canteen where they section off according. The blokes like Dick and John and Bob. I mean, they had tablecloths, knives, forks, red sauce, brown sauce, mayonnaise, slices of bread and butter.
Full works.
Whoa. Anyway, I woofed my ships back and went back out on the side. I used to spend that time just putting levels up things. I didn't want to upset the lads.
Yeah, don't do it in front of them.
No, but you didn't need to. But they were fantastic brick. They were proper bricklayers.
No matter how good the bricklayer is, you still got to check the work because it's down to you.
Well, yeah.
Right, should we get back on with it?
Why not?
Let's see how much we can do.
Right, another very important part of the process of repointing. Ben's raked it all out and now he's washing it all down. That's to get all the dust and debris out the joints. But it'll still want damping down just before you point it. But this, as I say, is another very important part of the process. Everything's got to be washed. You can see all the stuff coming out. You've got to keep running the water on it till it's clear. Once it's clear, it should be fine.
So you're going to cut the bricks out?
Yeah, we've got quite a few bricks to cut out, about 20 on this section and about 15 on the other side. Isn't a problem. There again, you've got to know what you're doing. This old brickwork looks a lot better even for a rake out and a wash down. You can see all the debris coming out and all the dust. It will get cleaned out properly. That little flank there is completely finished. It's all been raked out properly. I'm just cleaning it down now. As you can see, all the rubbish coming out of the bottom, look, loads of it.
Get a close up with how it's done, how it's ground out, please.
Right, you can now see it's all ground out.
So it's top and tail, one hose.
Looking good. perps, beds, all cleaned out properly.
That's all washed down and complete. Same as that side. If you look at the damp course, always got to be careful when you grind the damp course. But as you can see, I can get round here. No damage. And this is the old style damp. This is not a little bit of plastic. Same as all of it. No damage to the DPC anywhere. You've got to be extremely good to do that, and I am extremely good, eh?
No praise is no praise.